Came across a startling article, the LATimes.com, that states fentanyl overdoses over the past year have hit a record high, raising over 30% in the United States. Now, the article also goes on to say that overdose deaths from synthetic opioids, primarily fentanyl, has become increasingly common. And there's no way of knowing, of course, but is it possible that they would have lived if they had access to the nasal spray, Narcan, that reverses the overdose? Now, fentanyl test strips are a very simple, inexpensive, evidence-based method of averting drug overdose. So why aren't there more widespread? I mean, we just lost Michael K. Williams, Logan Williams, Colton Brenton, among the countless number of people that probably have had fentanyl overdose. This conversation is long overdue, ladies. Weigh in. How do you feel about what's happening in our country with these overdoses?
It's sickening because the thing that people need to realize about fentanyl is it's not what we customarily see in drugs today. Like, you know, we can recognize drugs in the form of a joint or maybe a line. Fentanyl is so powerful, you guys. It's 100 times more powerful than morphine. And just 2 milligrams, which is 2 grains of salt, can actually bring you to overdose or kill you. And so the fact that fentanyl can be found as a regular average street drug now is alarming because it's waking me up to see how badly America looks to be chemically induced or medically induced. And being in LA, I'm not gonna lie, I'm reminded by the use of drugs everywhere. I recently, just a month ago, went to one of my favorite vegan restaurants, and in the bathroom was a metal spoon and a tiny little a bag of, it looked like either crack or meth. I also, when I go to clubs, you notice that there's always an attendant, either, you know, handing you mints, helping you,
in the bathroom.
dry your hands and all that.
Yeah.
My club-owning friends that they're strictly told me that they're strictly there just to maintain the operation in the bathroom so that nobody's doing bumps and you know using drugs in there, because that's what people do.
Yeah, and I think
so
a lot
everywhere.
of people are in pain. A lot of people are in pain.
Yeah.
2020 was really hard. People were anxious. People were lonely. I'm not justifying it, but I'm saying I can see how you want to do something to escape what is happening. But what we need to do is have support groups. We have to be able to let people express, just like, you know, you can drop off a child, a newborn at a fire station. We have to be able to have places that people can go and feel safe, where they can say, I need help. What can I do? Without like showing an insurance card, without, you know, having, you know, medical insurance, that you can able to talk to someone and find some help.
There's two things. There's the addiction that happens when people start taking it through their doctors, but there's also the drug dealers, the drug pushers who are not doctors, and they don't know where they're getting their product from. And you may think you just buying just a recreational weed and it's laced. So it's y'all out there in the streets. I'm from Detroit. I grew up in the crack era. Be careful. These streets, I believe they're killing people. Because if you putting fentanyl and you lacing it, there's no reason to do that. You don't know how much you putting in. And just like you just said, Jeannie, a tenth.
Microscopic amount can kill you.
Wow.
You're gone. So be careful out there with them recreational drugs.
And reach out to people, talk to people, connect. Don't be alone in this.